Now folks, as you can see, I'm back at the weir at Balrothery, one of my favourite places along the Dodder. We're here for a very special purpose, to plant a new stepping stone forest. John has arrived with a lot of the required equipment. Let's have a look, see what he's got in the boot. I think it's time we got a new volunteer with a truck or a van, because carrying this kind of gear is not doing his car any good. Cara has already arrived. So let's go over and have a look, see where this forest is actually going to be planted. Let's join Cara. The first person to arrive this morning, and as you can see, there's a lot of cardboard, and just up a little bit, the mulch. That's another load of mulch successfully delivered. Cara is working away, already removing the plastic from the cardboard. Now folks, I don't know who this lady is, but she's going to say hello to us, tell her who she is and where she lives.
How are you? My name is Sue and I actually live in Mount Carmel Park, one of the lucky ones to live in one of our parks in Dublin. So it's amazing what they're doing here today, and we really thank them for their efforts, and we hope volunteers come out. I personally can't do it because I have to go to work, but we really appreciate it because we live in a very beautiful area, and it's people like Cara and everyone else that keep it fabulous.
Well, that leads me to just one question, and I'll let you go after this. How do the rest of the neighbours feel about having a stepping stone forest?
Oh, they love it. They're delighted, because I think there's been so much negativity, especially within this estate, about the impending tower block that's about to shadow our lovely little estate. So it's lovely for something positive and very much climate related and nature to come in on our doorstep.
Now folks, the volunteers are arriving in force. And here's the mayor coming towards us. Good morning.
Good morning everyone, and you're very welcome here today to the first stage of our mini woodland project here in Powder Valley Park. This project is on the back of the recent vandalism that was heavily publicised in the media in the park. So I'd say this is the first steps. The second step will be in probably November time, where we will come back and plant 3,000 plants, or trees and mini woodland shrubs. So in essence, we will be planting 40 mini woodland trees for every one tree that was vandalised. So all our mini woodland projects are a fantastic example of community-led climate action at its very best. And I'd like to pass you over to our Mayor, Councillor Alan Edge, to say a few words, and welcome you all again.
Thanks, Stephen. Thanks a million. Thanks a million for coming, everyone. Look, this is a really good news day. Sun is shining, and we kind of are slightly in the thrall of the bad news bears everywhere. People constantly want to talk about the trees that were vandalised, which was really, really sad. But I have to say, Cara and myself went and had a look the day that vandalism took place, and the positive that came out of it, I think, was that everybody was talking about it and everyone was really upset by it. Maybe 30 years ago they wouldn't have been, and that's because attitudes are changing, you know, and it's really down to people like this man and down to the work that the council is doing, that attitudes around trees are changing. So I take that as a real positive, that people took the loss of those trees to heart, and actually, you know, felt that something had been taken from them. So I think this is a fantastic news day. And you know, it's going to be a great weekend. I've been telling people on the doorsteps who want to talk about tree vandalism to come down here and muck in. You can see from the suede shoes I won't be mucking in today, but I will tomorrow. But the deputy mayor is here and will be wielding a spade in anger, I've no doubt, and tearing some cardboard. And I hope to see everyone back here tomorrow. I will be here, and I'll be trying to round up the troops as well. So spread the word, spread it on social media. Might even get the national media to report a little bit of good news. You know, it's maybe a vain hope. But look, this is a fantastic project to be involved in. Fair play to the council, fair play to John, fair play to all of you, and Councillor Lynn HB is here just in time. And enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Now, folks, they're all getting together, all the volunteers getting together for a group photograph, and the wonderful photographer Ben is organising. Are you all happy? Yeah! Folks, as you can see, I'm with the Mayor of South Dublin County Council, Alan Edge, and we're just leaving the site of the latest stepping stone forest. Unfortunately, there's a story behind this particular forest, which Alan is going to tell me about.
Well, I am, Michael. We're trying to focus on the positive rather than the negative. As people will know, there were about 60 to 70 young trees and some mature trees cut down by vandals some weeks ago. This is the fantastic positive response to that. The community coming together to replant at a rate of 40 to 1 for the trees that were lost. So this is a magnificent project between Stepping Stones Forest, South Dublin County Council, Dodder Action and all the various volunteer groups. And it is how we turn a negative into a positive. It's a real good news story. And there will be more planting taking place tomorrow, so I would urge everyone to come down Saturday morning 10 o'clock here in Mount Carmel and you know, get involved, get volunteering, and let's plant 3,000 more trees.
Wonderful stuff, Alan. Thanks again as always.
My pleasure, Michael.
I want to follow on what something the Mayor said to me earlier about looking at this in a very positive way, because it started, well, not from a positive point of view, but I'll let John tell the story behind this.
Certainly didn't start from a positive point of view. Last month, somebody decided to literally hack down 75 trees at various different stages of maturity, and they saw through them, and it must have taken a couple of hours at least. Maybe had to change the battery a couple of times with their saw. So it was a mindless act of vandalism, and the council in their wisdom decided, okay, we're going to replant like for like, and as an added bonus we'll plant 40 trees for each of the trees that are taken down. So now we're preparing the soil for a 3,000 tree stepping stone forest here in Dodder Valley Park beside the weir.
Okay, we'll leave the negativity behind us, John. How do you feel after, well, it's not quite the end of day one yet. How do you feel about the progress so far?
Oh, it's great. Everybody is just mucking in. We've got people from various different companies. We've got the community volunteers, people from the council themselves. So it's all just, everybody's just working together to kind of get some good news story out of what started out as pretty bad news.
And how long do you reckon this will take? Will we finish it tomorrow?
We should do. The South Dublin Volunteer Centre are sending 20 volunteers, so that's a good group. It's a Saturday, so I'd expect more people from the community to be out as well. So I think we're probably in a situation where we may actually have to kind of stop proceedings today to make sure that we have enough work for people to do tomorrow. We'll have some trees to plant tomorrow as well. So it's a bit late in the season, but they're okay. I think they're surviving, and we'll get to plant some of those tomorrow.
Well, just on one more positive note before I let you go, John. The neighbours here in the estate, Mount Carmel, all seem to be very happy with this. How do you see them benefiting?
Well, we'll all benefit from it for sure, because trees are naturally good for us. But this estate itself, you probably, I don't know if you can hear in the background the noise from the M50. The 3,000 trees that we're going to plant there will screen that noise and will give us a much more visually attractive look down concrete bridge.
And it will block out the noise.
Yeah, for sure. And it will stop fumes, so it'll have noise attenuation, you'll have kind of pollution filter, so it's all good. And the only issue that we ever have with these stepping stone forests, that people say it might attract antisocial behaviour, but the neighbours that we've canvassed in this estate here seem to be very positive, positively disposed towards the idea of having this new forest right beside them.
Now, folks, I'm still here at the weir in Balrothery, and the work is going on big time over there for this new stepping stone forest right beside the Mount Carmel estate. Now it's my turn to leave, so I'm just waiting for my lift, but the lads are still beavering away. They're not quite finished, and they will be back tomorrow. But for me, for now, I've got to say goodbye to Mount Carmel and the newest stepping stone forest. Thanks for watching Wildlife Wednesday, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined. For now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.